Hello everybody, I am the Chubby Gourmet, and today we're gonna have a very special treat for you. But first, if you're new here, welcome to our family. If you like what you see, don't forget to click the like. It helps the algorithm. Press the subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you're notified every Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we upload a new episode. For those of you who are not familiar with our channel, we are an international cooking, traveling, and eating channel. If there's anything you're interested in seeing, cuisine from Zimbabwe, for example, nothing wrong with that. If you want us to go to Zimbabwe, that's nothing wrong with that either. Comment below, I'd love to hear from you. And I want to thank all of you subscribers for helping and joining us. It really means a lot to me. And without further ado, let's do. On today's episode, it's something of an experiment. We're gonna try something new, see how it turns out. We're gonna be marinating a skirt steak. I'll walk you along what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. We'll have a fun episode and a delicious skirt steak at the end. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're going to be marinating and cooking one of the chef's favorite cuts of meat. It's called skirt steak. What is a skirt steak? A skirt steak is classified as an offal, O-F-F-A-L, not awful, but offal, which simply means the entrails or internal organs of the animal. The skirt steak is actually the diaphragm muscle. So for any cow or steer, you only get 3, maybe 4 from any given animal. So there's a little bit of scarcity to it. The main ingredient that I want to marinate overnight with is tequila. And I happen to have, as fate would have it, a whole lot of tequila going on. And this tequila is Don Julio Reposado. You want to use an aged tequila because tequila is actually a very volatile drink. And I don't mean volatile in terms of the alcohol, I mean the flavor over time will change. So using an aged tequila will be more consistent with flavoring of the marinade. So I'm gonna put this sucker in here, and there's actually no rule. We're gonna try to submerge the whole piece of meat in the marinades, and we're gonna help the tequila out. I've got some minced garlic. As you guys know, I'm usually too lazy to mince garlic if I already have it, so I'm just gonna put a couple of tablespoons. I have also got parsley leaves, and I don't wanna use fresh, no need. And you'll see I'm flavoring the one side. I'm gonna mix it all up nice. And I'm also adding dried thyme leaves. And I'm just really winging it. I've got a tablespoon of parsley, a tablespoon of thyme, a couple tablespoons of the garlic. And let's just spread the joy. That tequila and garlic actually smells quite good, Em. She is submerged. What I'm gonna do is wash my hands first. I'm gonna cover this and put it in the refrigerator, let it marinate overnight. So this will be a very long episode. That was an awfully short overnight. Now we're gonna uncover. Ta-ding! Wow, this is gonna be intense. I'm going to mention, before we throw it on the grill, which I'm not going to do quite yet, you want to rub off as much of the marinade as possible. I want it to char, I want it to cook, I don't want it to steam, but I still want the flavor. After that many hours in marinade, we've got quite a bit of flavor already built in there. I've cleaned off, not 100%, a lot of the marinade that was left on there. I'm going to season both sides with some salt. And I'm going to put a little bit of my favorite oil, grapeseed oil, I'm going to rub on there, just so it behaves itself when it's on that really hot grill. And then I'll wash my hands again. Today we'll be using our handy dandy cast iron, not griddle, the grill side. As I explained before in the hamburger episode, if you have only an electric stove, you can still make great burgers, you can still grill things, grill beef, for example, if you've got cast iron. This gets hot, and it doesn't care where the flame is coming from, so we're gonna be exploiting this tool today as well. And I will put on the heat on both burners. Well, our grill is fully heated. I'm gonna get some ventilation going. Don't wanna set off any smoke alarms. And this particular skirt steak is fatter, almost twice as fat actually. So rather than a couple of minutes, I'm gonna start at 4 minutes per side. And here goes nothing.
That looks beautiful.
It smells even more delicious. We got to experiment like this more, Em. If anyone out there in the audience has a favorite cut of beef, a favorite way of preparing the beef, beef alone in the cooking world is a subject that could go on and never get boring. So I'd love to hear from you below or above. Let's flip this sucker. sit for several minutes, if not longer. Don't want to cut it yet because I don't want those juices to come out. I'm just cutting off some more pieces of this baby. Little medium rare in the middle, that's certainly fine. Let's give it a shot. You not only taste, obviously, the tequila, which gives it a nice flavor. Skirt steak and tequila, I don't know how I came up with it, but it's a really good combination. But the spices and the garlic are not left out of the party either. Very good. Want to try some, Em? I think this was a winning experiment, a winning combination.
That was really good.
Wow, I will definitely be making skirt steak like this again in the future.
Like creamy garlic and char.
Char, garlic, and tequila.
I taste the tequila too.
Oh, definitely. You can't escape that.
I'm getting a little drunk. Tastes like a restaurant.
That's a compliment, actually.
I've never had anything like it before.
Well, who else does these sick things? I don't know how I thought of it. I was like trying to think of a unique combination to marinade. And I love skirt steaks, one of my favorite cuts of beef. And there you have it. My crazy college-educated plan actually came together. It actually, I gotta say, Emily even agrees with me. If you don't trust me, at least trust Emily. A delicious combination with the minced garlic, thyme, parsley, and especially the aged tequila. And skirt steak, like I said, is one of my favorite cuts of beef. So it was an idea. I took a chance today. We made it, and we made it on an electric stove. So you see, anything is possible. Again, if you like what you saw today, hit that like button. If you like what we do, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified when we upload every Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If there's any countries you want us to visit, any cuisines, any dishes, maybe something weird, I don't know, just let me know in the comments below. And until next time, hasta lasagna.